Hey, what's up guys? It's me again, back with another action figure review, and today I will finally be having a look at the LIMTOYS The Rest of Us, which is of course The Last of Us, Joel and Ellie. LIMTOYS is of course a unlicensed third-party action figure producer, so they have to dance around the actual names. But they can't fool me. I love this packaging, so shiny. I've been waiting 4 years for these figures. I'm a huge Last of Us fan, one of my favorite games. I actually have a Firefly tattoo on my forearm. Have beat both games probably a combined dozen times, I'd say. So I've really been excited for these. The rest of this box pretty much looks the same as the front. You have like cordyceps all over it. The back has this Fedra sign on it. You got the little stages of infection poster. And I will say, when I got this, everything was wrapped in plastic, individually sealed. So I did buy the set. The set came with these exclusives. We'll look at those in a minute. Then you have Joel and Ellie in there. So here is Ellie's box. There's the side, says The Rest of Us Williams. Lots of words on the back. Joel's pretty much the same, just a picture of Joel, says The Rest of Us. Has The Rest of Us Miller on the side. Words. Other side. So I will take a minute, get everything unpacked, and there is a lot to unpack in there. They really overloaded the accessories. I absolutely love it. But I'm gonna get everything out and we'll have a closer look at everything. So there's Joel and Ellie out of packaging, looking absolutely fantastic. And we'll have a look at their accessories. First thing you get is this Fedra Stages of Infection sign. And on the back, it says First Aid Manual, because you could find the manuals in the game and it would upgrade various things. So it's cool because they worked it in here as instructions actually on like how to use the bandages and things they include, how to put the little extra scissors they give you on the pipe, how to get a little extra articulation. I love how they did it like the manuals in the game. And speaking of those little sticker bandages, it's these two stripes in the bag here. And they put an extra little piece of scissors in there. Just how you found them in the game laying around. So that's a really cool accessory. I really like that. And for the rest of the accessories, you get a massive amount of things. So you get Ellie's backpack. They even put the little buttons and stuff on it. And one thing I like is the flashlight on the other side. Such great detail they put in that little flashlight. I feel like if I click my controller, it's going to come on. And also with Ellie, you get this stand that has her name on it, Ellie Williams. You know, for them to have danced around the name of the game, I found it kind of weird that they just blatantly put the whole name out there. But for those stands, you get little crotch grabbers. Ellie comes with the rifle with a scope. She comes with the bow, and the bow has a string on it you can actually like pull back. Comes with 4 arrows. Ellie comes with the brick, her little pistol, and then of course Ellie's little switchblade. Really good little details on that switchblade. She stabbed quite a few people with that. And then Ellie has open hands on her, and she comes with some trigger fingers and a tighter grip hand. And for Joel, you get his backpack. Again, you got the same flashlight on there as Ellie's. Joel was a smuggler, so this backpack is just well worn. It's even patched up, dirty. Really good job on all these little tiny buckles and stuff. And they even made it too to where you can strap in some of the weapons and accessories they give you on the sides. Joel has a stand and it says Joel Miller, you know, just his full actual name from the game on there. He does have a crotch gripper as well. Joel has the shotgun, his old faithful revolver, a regular pistol, and an accessory very, very important to the game, the shiv. I always made sure my shivs were full, no clickers taking me out. Joel also comes with a brick, comes with this axe, a pipe, and one of my favorite accessories, because I use these a lot in the game, is a nail bomb. And check that out, it looks just like it did in the freaking game. I mean, my God, the amount of detail they got in this tiny little nail bomb is just awesome. I love it. Joel comes with a couple little pieces of scissors like you saw in that Stages of Infection sign. And you can actually use that tape in there and put these on the pipe or the baseball bat just like they did in the game. And for Joel's extra hands, you got some pipe gripping hands. And I mean this pipe, not his pipe. You get some trigger fingers, and you get some little bit more open hands, probably for holding the brick or the nail bomb. He came with fisted hands on him. Oh, also, this is very important. I almost forgot. He did come with this watch, and I already put it on him. That is the watch that Sarah gives him in the opening of the game. It gets busted, and Joel just never takes it off. He's very loyal. And for those exclusive items, if you bought the set, you get this Molotov cocktail here. It's got some words on it. They're kind of hard to make out. I can't really see them. But very well done. Even looks like there's some liquid in there. You got your fuse on the top. You get a machete. Nice detail on there. It's kind of rusted. You get the ball bat. And again, you can tape some of those scissors to this bat. Nice sculpt and detail on there. And my favorite exclusive is the gas mask. It does have some stretchy straps on the back, so you can actually put it on them. It's got the clear lenses. I mean, the sculpt is amazing. It looks just like it did in the game. So finally, that is it for the accessories. They threw in everything but the kitchen sink. I mean, it is all there. Now on to the actual action figures themselves, finally. We'll start with Joel here. I think they nailed Joel here. Wait a minute, let me rephrase that. It just don't sound right. They nailed Joel's likeness. Did a great job on that head sculpt. He looks old and angry. His pants are like bloody and dirty, and he's even wearing some socks under them. What a weird little detail. But yeah, that is definitely Joel Miller. Lots of blood on his shirt. Just very worn and aged. And I think Joel's head sculpt looks excellent. Then a closer look at Ellie. I think Ellie's head sculpt is a little off. With the whole package, the clothes and things, and standing next to a great representation of Joel, you know it's Ellie. But even with the head sculpt being a little off, like I said, you got the iconic Ellie t-shirt, got the Ellie chucks. These don't have like the Chucks symbol on them or anything, but we know what they are. Ellie's wearing socks too. I bet those were hard to come by at that time. On Joel's articulation, you can pop his head right off. I've had a couple LIMTOYS figures, and this is usually how they are, which is fine. It don't bother me. Joel will look up pretty good. Looks down pretty decent too. You can get some good head pivot. And with soft goods clothing, you got to kind of watch. You don't want to stress the armpit. Even so, his arm will go up over 90 degrees. You can get it to butterfly forward. There is a bicep swivel. It also will swivel somewhere it butterflies there at the shoulder. You can get over 90 at the elbow. Then your wrists are pegged in, and they're on a disc hinge as well. At the midsection, you can get some good crunch forward. God, he'll crunch back for days. Oh, damn, Joe's ripped. Bro's been hitting the gym. Didn't know my guy was stacked. But anyway, if you articulate him too far back, you'll rip him in half. No big deal, you can put him back together. His legs will kick forward. Not real great. I'm sure you could work it and get a little bit more. I don't really need Joel doing high kicks anyways. Back, they hit his Joel ass and don't really go back at all. My God, the bend at the knee's good though. Ankles will go back nice and far. They'll go forward really well. And they do got some good pivot as well. So you shouldn't have no problem getting him to stand. Joel wasn't a ninja. He was a smuggler. He used guns. As long as he'll hold his guns, that's all the articulation I need. And I do not think he'll have any problem holding those guns. Sorry, Ellie. And for Ellie's articulation, her ponytail moves. It will swivel. She still won't really look back, forward. And you can't really get any pivot either with her head. Now, I have popped her shoulder out of socket a couple times. You got to kind of push down and then work your arm up. And you can get it at about 90. There's a swivel at her elbow, not an upper bicep swivel. Her elbow will go well over 90, and her wrists are pegged in, and there's also a disc in there. There's something about Ellie's arms. I can't tell if her arms are too long or if it's her hands are too big. It's just something a little bit off feeling about that. Ellie doesn't crunch forward much, crunches back very little as well. I don't want to rip her in half like I did Joel. It will swivel there though. Again, the legs won't really kick forward much, about like Joel's. They go back a little further than Joel's. You can get out to the sides a little bit. Okay, and Ellie does have an upper thigh swivel. Good double bend at the knee. That does not look natural, does it? I guess I flipped her foot around somehow. Yeah, very good double bend at the knee. She can kick herself in her own butt. Okay, I was moving her foot back and I popped it off the ball joint. So it will go back a little bit. goes forward pretty good, and even pivoting, I'm pulling it off of that ball joint. I'll try it with this one. Yeah, you get some pivot there, but man, those feet pop off so easy. So that is the articulation for Joel and Ellie. Now I'm going to take a minute and try to get all the accessories I can on them so we can wrap this review up. So there's Joel and Ellie posed up. I went with his revolver, holding that nail bomb again. I told you I love the nail bombs. Ellie, I just put the rifle in her hand, put the bow and stuff on her backpack. Once you start adding these accessories and stuff, man, do these figures just come to life. Got that flashlight showing there. I even made a loop and put that gas mask on Joel. Here's Ellie with her backpack on. I love all the details, even the little dangler they got on there. Just awesome. I put that bow in hers. And I just realized I had that side of her backpack empty, so I added the axe. And she's got a little net there in her backpack, so I put the Molotov in there. Oh, also, you know, her switchblade she kept in her back pocket. And of course, this is a 1/12 scale figure. I can't fold her switchblade up, but I did manage to stab it down into her pocket. So there they are in all their glory. Were they worth a 4-year wait? Yeah, absolutely. I love them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review as much as I enjoyed unboxing and reviewing them. But that is all I have for this one. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye for now. Little ASMR for you. Ellie, you are treading on some mighty thin ice here.